Let me tell you about my friend David. David is one of the nicest, hardest working people I know. Shows up early, stays late, never complains, always helps. If you need something done, David's your guy. David has been at the same job for 8 years. Same title. Almost the same salary. Meanwhile, his colleague Kevin, who forgets half his deadlines and once accidentally replied, all to a company-wide email complaining about the free coffee, just got promoted to senior manager. And David told me, I just haven't had the right opportunity yet. No, David, that's not what's happening here. Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Nice guys don't stay broke because of bad luck. They stay broke because of specific personality traits that feel like virtues, but are actually quietly killing their financial future. Let's break it down. Trait number 1. They hate saying no. Nice people are conditioned to say yes. Yes to extra work. Yes to helping colleagues. Yes to taking on projects nobody else wants. And every yes to someone else is a no to your own time, your own priorities, your own growth. Here's what rich people understand that nice people don't. Your time is a resource, and resources have value only when they're scarce. The moment you make yourself infinitely available, you've told the world your time is worth nothing. The most successful people I can think of are famously difficult to get time with. That's not an accident. Scarcity creates value. Nice guys give it all away for free. Trait number 2. They wait to be recognized. Nice people believe in a system. Work hard, do good work, and someone will notice and reward you. It's a beautiful idea. It's also completely wrong. Business doesn't run on fairness. It runs on visibility. The person who gets the raise isn't always the person who did the most work. It's the person who made sure everyone knew they did the work. Nice guys sit quietly and wait. Confident people, sometimes borderline annoying people, walk into their boss's office and say, here's what I've delivered this quarter, here's what I want, and here's why I deserve it. And they get it. Not because they're better, because they asked. Trait number 3. They're terrified of conflict. This one is the killer. Real money, building a business, negotiating a deal, asking for what you're worth, requires conflict. Not fighting, not being rude, but being willing to sit in the discomfort of someone being unhappy with you. Nice guys cannot tolerate that. They'd rather accept a lower offer than make things awkward. They'd rather let a client walk all over them than risk the relationship. They say yes to bad deals because saying no feels mean. Meanwhile, the person on the other side of the table is perfectly comfortable with conflict, which means they walk away with more every single time. Negotiation is not about being aggressive. It's about being okay with silence and discomfort. Nice guys fill that silence immediately with concessions. It's almost painful to watch. Trait number 4. They define themselves by being liked. This is the deepest one. Nice guys need approval. They make decisions based on what people will think of them. They don't charge what they're worth because it feels arrogant. They don't promote themselves because it feels like bragging. They stay small because staying small is safe and comfortable and nobody will criticize you for it. But here's the hard truth. You cannot optimize for being liked and for being wealthy at the same time. At some point, making real money requires someone to be unhappy. A competitor, a client who wanted a discount, a colleague who wanted the same promotion. The people who build real wealth have made peace with not being universally loved. Nice guys haven't, and that internal conflict shows up in their bank account. Now, does this mean you have to become a selfish, cutthroat person? Absolutely not. It means you need to separate being a good person from being a pushover. You can be kind and have boundaries. You can be generous and still charge what you're worth. You can care about people and still say no. The goal isn't to stop being nice. The goal is to stop using niceness as a shield to avoid the discomfort of asking for what you actually deserve. David is still a good person. He just needs to stop waiting for someone to rescue him. And so do a lot of us. If this hit a little close to home, share it with someone who needs to hear it. You know exactly who I'm talking about.